Bienvenidos! Soy Ana de Aprende con Flowers. If you haven't seen my previous video on greetings, then you're missing out. Hoy vamos a aprender cómo se dice ¿cómo estás? Today we're going to learn how to say how are you? Now, this is one that most people may have come across, but it's ¿cómo estás? You can also say ¿cómo está usted? Remember, there's two different ways to greet and also talk to people in Spanish, formally and informally. The informal way is ¿cómo estás? Formally, you would say ¿cómo está usted? Now, how do you say how have you been? Well, you can say in a variety of different ways, but the most common one is ¿cómo has estado? Or ¿cómo ha estado? Some of you may just want to know how to say what's up in Spanish, and just like in English, there's a variety of different ways to say it. But it really depends on where you're at, in what country, and what city, but the most commonly used one, no matter where you go, can be ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? However, if you're in Mexico, the most common one that you'll hear is ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda? You can also say ¿qué pasó? But make sure you watch your intonation because it can also be seen as what's wrong or what's happened. Now, how do we respond to these questions? There's a variety of different ways you can answer, right? So let's go over some of the most common ones. Estoy feliz. Estoy feliz. Estoy bien. Or you can also say todo bien. Estoy triste. Estoy triste. Estoy mal. Estoy mal. Estoy enferma. Estoy enferma. But if you're a guy, you would say enfermo. Enfermo. Más o menos. Or como siempre. Or aquí nomás. All of those basically mean more or less so-so. Estoy enojada. Estoy enojada. But if you're a guy, estoy enojado. Estoy enojado. Estoy cansada. Estoy cansada. If you're a guy, estoy cansado. Estoy cansado. Just like we did with greetings, let's practice some dialogue that you can use on your friends and family. Buenos días. ¿Cómo está usted? Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? Estoy muy bien, gracias. As you can see, we added gracias, meaning thank you at the end. That's a polite thing to do. It's just like when you see someone on the streets and they ask you, how are you? And you're like, oh, I'm well, thank you. So don't forget to add gracias. If you're a religious person, or if you know a religious person, they might respond back to you with gracias a Dios, which is thanks to God. Okay? It's not, some people also say it in a not religious way. It's just a common way of thanking the Lord. Okay? Buenas tardes, Juan. Buenas tardes, Miguel. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy muy feliz. ¿Y tú? Estoy un poco mal. ¿Qué tal? Aquí nomás. ¿Y tú? Estoy muy cansada. Acabo de mudarme. Espero que descanses. Now next week we'll be practicing on how to say goodbye to people and do the farewells. So don't miss out. Y con eso, gracias por acompañarme en este viaje de aprendizaje. Chao.